Your DNA could reveal secrets that change your life, but what if the results you receive are dangerously incomplete? As you sit in that sterile doctor's office, waiting for results, remember that biases in AI-driven genetic screening might be hiding crucial information you need to know. You might trust technology to be objective, but those algorithms are only as reliable as the data they're built on, too often tainted by inherent biases. Imagine taking a genetic test, believing you're uncovering potential health risks, only to find that it misses conditions disproportionately affecting your ancestry. Many AI systems are trained on narrow datasets. Now, consider this: you rely on your doctor to interpret those results, but how can they provide accurate insights if the underlying data is flawed? Take the story of a young woman who discovered she carried a gene for a rare condition, only to learn later that the algorithm misclassified her risk due to inadequate representation of her ethnic background. This situation is unsettling and highlights a ticking time bomb. Lives are at stake, yet the conversation around genetic screening warning signs remains alarmingly quiet. As healthcare providers prioritize efficiency over thoroughness, they risk overlooking the complexities of diverse genetic backgrounds. You deserve answers tailored to your unique makeup. Awareness is crucial. Demand transparency from your healthcare providers. Challenge them to explain how they interpret genetic data and advocate for screening that includes diverse datasets. Your health journey matters. Are you just a number in a database, or a complex individual deserving personalized care? The choice is yours, but it starts with being informed. When you receive your genetic screening results, remember it's not just about the findings. It's about understanding the story behind those findings and ensuring that the narrative truly reflects you. Don't let biases rob you of the insights you deserve. What if I told you that the future of your health might not be as clear-cut as you think? Imagine receiving genetic screening results that could change your life, only to find out those results are influenced by hidden biases. You might be surprised to learn that AI, the very technology promising to revolutionize healthcare, has its flaws. This is just a technical issue. It's about real people and the decisions made based on potentially skewed data. Have you ever considered how these algorithms are trained? The datasets often reflect societal biases like gender, ethnicity, and socioeconomic status. Consequently, your screening results might not provide the full picture. Picture yourself in a doctor's office, anxiously awaiting your genetic test results. You trust that this advanced technology has your best interests at heart. But what if the algorithm behind it learned from data that doesn't accurately represent you? You could be flagged at risk for conditions that don't even apply to you simply because the AI was trained on a different demographic. Let's be honest, who has the time to question every piece of technology that claims to know us better than we know ourselves? Many people are unaware of these biases lurking beneath the surface. This is just a flaw. It's a ticking time bomb in personal health. Imagine making life-altering decisions based on these flawed wrestle choice that could affect your career, your family. The weight of this knowledge can be overwhelming. What if your future is shaped by an algorithm that doesn't truly understand you? But there's hope. Awareness is the first step toward change. By engaging with your healthcare providers, questioning the data behind AI systems, and advocating for more inclusive datasets, you can help shift the balance. As you navigate this complex landscape, the uncomfortable truth about biases in AI-driven genetic screening isn't just a statistic, it's a call to action. So, what will you do with this knowledge? The next time you face a decision based on AI findings, will you trust it completely, or will you dig deeper? Your health story is yours to write. Make sure it's grounded in truth, not bias. What if I told you that your DNA might be telling a story that isn't entirely accurate? It sounds surprising, but the reality of biases in AI-driven genetic screening could completely change how you perceive yourself. Imagine receiving a report about your genetic predispositions. You might feel empowered, enlightened, or even anxious. But what if that information is influenced by hidden biases? A bias that misinterprets your genetic makeup could significantly alter your perception of your health. Many people don't realize that the algorithms analyzing their genes are based on a limited data set. Picture this: your genetic fate determined by a system that does truly reflect who you are. The implications are staggering. You might be at greater risk than you think. Let's say you undergo screening and it flags a potential health risk. You take it seriously, adjusting your lifestyle, diet, and even your mental health. But what if that risk was exaggerated because the data didn't include people like you? It's a chilling thought. You could be making significant life changes based on incomplete information. AI systems are trained on populations that don't capture the diversity of our world. If your ancestry is underrepresented, your results could be skewed. You might be labeled with an increased risk for a condition you're unlikely to develop, simply because the data wasn't designed with you in mind. There are real stories of individuals who faced serious consequences by trusting their genetic reports without questioning the sources. Take Sarah, for instance. She began a strict health regimen after her screening indicated a high predisposition to diabetes, only to later discover that her results didn't account for her unique genetic background. The stress she experienced was unnecessary. Doesn't it seem unfair that you could be misled by something as personal as your DNA? A future where your health is dictated by algorithms that don't fully understand you. This is just a medical issue. It's about identity, trust, and accuracy. So what can you do? Start questioning. Dig deeper into how your results were generated. Look for transparency in the algorithms and advocate for inclusivity.